Hey, I'm Mike here at Glade, and I want to take you through a quick things on just how to get that helmet to fit you perfectly, and then how to best mate it with your goggles. So let's start here with the Boundary helmet. Works for the 10 mile as well. You're gonna wanna have a nice, snug, and secure fit. So go ahead and look at the sizing chart that we have online. Use a fabric measuring tape or a piece of string. You're gonna wanna measure the circumference of your head, starting about an inch above your ears. So get that circumference of your head. You're gonna find that measurement in centimeters, align that to the helmet. Now, if you find yourself kind of in between on sizes, we always err on going up on sizes. So for example, if you were at 59 centimeters here, I would go up to the large on the Boundary helmet. So I'm gonna grab my helmet here. I'm gonna get that puppy on. Now, first things first is gonna be where the helmet sits on you. So you're gonna wanna have this helmet nice and straight on you. You're not gonna want it facing up and exposing your forehead, and likewise, you're not gonna wanna have it down facing in front of your vision. You wanna find a nice level with the brim. Okay, got that on there. Now remember, you have the dial fit on the rear. So we're just gonna tighten that puppy up. Again, you want it snug. We're not talking uncomfortable here, we're talking snug. Gonna go ahead and take our chin strap. Again, you got that magnetic buckle on there. We align those, we're all hooked in. If you need to give a little tighten of your chin strap, obviously very easy to do that. But I'm feeling good. I got my helmet on and I'm good to go. So now, how to get the best performance with your goggles. So first things first, we got an Adapt 2 here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab that. And what I like to do is I like to get it on my face first. So instead of like hooking it up in the back and pulling it around, I like to get it on my face first. So go ahead and release the rear tension. If you have the Boundary helmet, you're gonna have a clip on the 10 mile helmet. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that goggle nice and lined up, feeling good with that brim there. I'm gonna hold that into place, take my strap, pull that puppy around. Again, we've got that tensioner in the back. We're just gonna tighten that in. Now I'm in secure. So here, what's really important is kind of making sure where this strap aligns. I want this strap going upward and into the goggle catch in the rear. I don't want it facing down, and I don't want it facing too far up. All that's gonna do is it's gonna change the angle of the goggle on your face, frankly making it either uncomfortable or you're gonna get some odd gapping, which is gonna affect some of the performance overall. So now that I have this nicely aligned, we have obviously no gap here on the brim here. And what's nice about that is that our goggles and helmets are made to work in conjunction. So the vent ports that you're gonna find on the brim are actually channelized to go into the vent in the goggles. So that means as you're skiing, you're moving forward, you're constantly pushing air and feeding that into the goggle, which is then evacuating out of the bottom, keeping that fog-free performance. So nice and snug on the head, nice and snug on the goggle, gap-free, nice and tight angled upward. And that's gonna give you the best performance all day long. Now, one thing I'll mention lastly to close up is I've got this on, I can keep it here. There is no need with how this all works together to be constantly removing your goggles, putting them on, putting them off. You can keep this set up until lunch, until you take a break, you are good to go. So if you have any questions whatsoever, hit up our team. We're happy to talk. Otherwise, we'll see you guys out there.